Nothing really ends for things to stay the same. Hello, people. Welcome back to the Beyoncé episode. So, first of all, I apologize because I've been gone for like 2 weeks, and at this point, I've already seen Beyoncé like a week ago. But I'm a busy boy. Busy Boy by Chloe Halle. But I'm a busy boy. And as you can probably hear, um, I'm sick down. I'm sickies. And it's probably gonna be really annoying. But I feel like I already sound pretty nasally, like, as a person. But who would have thought that, like, maybe not taking your allergy medication that's been prescribed to you for 5 years, that just like stopping taking that would like affect you. Like, I didn't really think that. But and the reason why is because this was back in like, oh my god, in my spring break. So like, when is spring break? April, May. I think May, January, February, March, April, March. So late March. And I'm like flying back from visiting family, and I'm at the airport, and I have like some crazy delay, and it's like 5 hours after being at the airport. I'm so pissed. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch Anora. So I'm watching Anora because it's like right when the Grammys happened. Oh my god, I'm such a fake fan. Um, Not the Grammys, that's for music. Oscars. Y la Oscar goes to. um, but I was like watching Anora. And oh my god, I was already so mad about that freaking delay. And I was already so sad because Honora is so sad. And then I'm like fiddling in my bag, and I'm like, oh, I didn't take my allergy medication last night. Let me take it. I don't know why my allergy bottle's open, and I literally dropped the entire bottle of pills. And mind you, it is literally like right when I got it, like refilled. And I've started getting like 3 month period bottles, to where the bottle's like does 3 months, and after that 3 months I have to go and talk to my doctor. And I literally, it's so annoying. I go and I'm like, yes, I still have allergies, and then they're like, check, and then they like refill it, but I can't get it refilled if I don't go. So I just got a 3 month refill, and which means that my doctor doesn't want to see me for 3 months. And I drop all the pills on the floor, on the airport, and the airport floor. And I'm like, okay, I'm a monster, you know. I'll eat, like, something falls on the floor, I'll eat it. But the airport floor, and these are pills, mama, I'm not doing that. So I literally, like, was like, well, I can't even go see the doctor for 3 months. So I didn't even try. And then I was taking it over counter, like, immediately. I started taking it over counter immediately. But then that ran out about a month ago. And I was like, oh, it hasn't even caught up with me. And then, of course, when I get sick, it really catches up with me. So it's literally been like maybe 4 days now, just being like super like hot and cold and like super stuffy. Like before this, I literally like neti potted, which is literally like I preach at the steps of the neti pod. And for those, is it neti pot or neti pod? I think it's pot because it's shaped like a teapot. But I personally don't like the teapot ones. I've always used the syringe kind of one. Or right now I have a push bottle. But I worship at the stoop, the neti pot. And as I was saying, for those who don't know what a neti pot is, it's basically like some kind of contraption. It'll either be like a pot or a syringe or a little bottle, and you'll put like lukewarm water, and then you put a little saline pack in, and then you'll squirt the water up one nose, up one nostril, and it'll either come out of the other nostril or your mouth. And it's just to clear everything out. And I think it's so great. And I also stopped taking my Flonase at the same time. So I literally was like, okay, no allergy meds, no Flonase. Let's just cold turkey my immune system during allergy season. But yeah, so basically, if I sound funky, you know why. But yeah, I'm Roman, Roman, cute gamer boy. Welcome to episode 4 of The Fool. I didn't make any promo for episode 3, but TBH, those TikToks get you know what? I'm done with y'all. Y'all are failing me. But you know what? It's chill because I have a good time. I sit here and I'm like, damn, you really did not pause talking for that whole time. But it's okay because some people have to be the great thinkers of the world. We're the great thinkers. She pisses me off, and I know I've had her like right here um, for the past. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, FK Twigs. She's been right here for literally the past 3 episodes, but I love her down, her music down, but she can be a little full herself. But girl, me too. Um, but yeah, and on the point of being a great thinker, I am not going to be a great thinker today. And I know I said, oh, it's going to be the Beyonce episode. We're going to talk about Lemonade. We're going to get into my research paper that I did on Lemonade. But I just really don't feel like being one of the great thinkers today. So we'll get into that another day. But I'll still like speak on the concert. So let's get into it. So I was in Houston night one. Oh my god. So girl, I almost saw her fall. And I fully thought it was like a gag. I thought it was gonna be I was like, is she gonna jump from there? Oh my god, no. But I thought it was a gag. I thought, because she was like, stop, 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 stop. And I was like, oh my god, is she gonna break someone out? But she didn't. I'm fully gonna be pushing this down the whole time. This cowboy hat, like, kind of sort of doesn't fit, but it's okay. But I want to dress Western, cowboy, you know, be on theme. I wear something similar to this. I just wear like a short, a white and red gingham, like short button up. And for those who don't know what gingham is, it's like picnic table. It's a pattern, a print. It's like picnic table, not flannel. There's a big difference. It's way finer. You know, think of Dolly Parton, think of Trixie Mattel. That's like gingham. But yeah, so I wore that, and so I get to Beyonce, and oh my god, it was the most people I've ever been around. I mean, it was 70,000 people that fit in NRG Stadium. I mean, I've been to like Disneyland, Disney World. I'm from like LA, so I know like what it's like to be around a lot of people. But oh my god, that it was a lot of people. And the merch lines, I saw people being like so bothered. Oh my god, I literally cannot breathe. But I saw people being like, oh, Houston did a terrible job with the VIP experience. Houston did a terrible job with the merch. The merch was crazy, and I wanted the merch so bad. I wanted the one that like had her in the golden like Renaissance outfit almost, but the lines were insane. So basically, we get there and we walk through and we scan our tickets and we're like, okay, let's have a good time. As in we, as in me and my boyfriend. And I'm telling you, not even like 5 seconds after we scan our tickets and walk through the gate, we hear this man being like, you two, you didn't scan your ticket. You didn't scan your ticket. And I was like, I know he's not talking to me because, baby, we just scanned our ticket. And so me and my boyfriend were like, oh, and we turn right back around. We keep on walking because there's a big group of people around us. We're like, he's talking to them. And right when we turn around, he's like, you that just turned around. You didn't scan your ticket. And I'm like, so he's fully talking to us. And he literally sprints over. And mind you, he's big as hell. He's like just as big as me, as if anything, larger. Not in a large sense, but in a tall sense. In a sense that it actually really pissed me off how all the Twitter memes always migrate to TikTok, but I'll just sound like a broken record that's bitter. But it's okay. Back to the point. Oh my god, this is really bad. I cannot breathe. Whew, baby, breathe. Was that cute, guys? Okay, that's really annoying. I'm sorry. But yeah, so he's like, you didn't scan your ticket. And he's sprinting over to us, like, big as hell. I'm 6'2". He must have been like 6'3". And it was a crazy ass power trip. Because he was like, you didn't scan your ticket. You went through that broken one. And I'm like, okay, so no. Because we literally just scanned our ticket with her. And mind you, we're like right next to her, the one who scanned us in, because we were in for 5 seconds. And we're like, didn't you just scan our tickets? And she's looking at me and my boyfriend like, and I get that you're gonna be scanning tickets all night. But like, come on, sis. Like, are you supposed to be like some kind of security too? Like, and she was like, there was a third one of y'all. No, there fucking wasn't. It was literally just me and my boyfriend. And he's like, well, you need to scan it again. And if you scan it and it pops up, then you scan it. But if it didn't, and we scanned it and it popped up, and he literally didn't even say anything to us. He was turned around. And that literally put such like a nasty taste in my mouth for the start of the night. But I was like, you know what? I don't even care because I'm saying Beyonce, you know? Like, I'm literally saying Beyonce and you're not. Like, have fun scanning people in. That sounded evil, but you know what? It was so rude. Like, why do you think you're all that in a bag of chips? Like, you are not some kind of bald eagle who spotted me from a mile away. And, like, how about you worry about your own lane? How about you scan tickets in? Like, that literally bothered me so much. Like, the fuck? But, yeah. And then, like, we get up to our seats, and there's, like, a group of 4 women in front of us. You could tell they're maybe, like, in their early 40s, late 30s. And it's obvious that they love Beyonce, and they're, like, here for a girls' night, and, like, yeah. And they were just sitting in front of us, and then this woman comes up, and she's like, you're in my seat. And I hate that vibe. On a plane, at a concert, do not try it. And they're like, you're in my seat. This is my seat. Section 640. Yeah, these are my seats. And they're like, are you sure? Like, check the ticket. And she's like, yeah, 640. And in my head, I'm like, bitch, this is literally 639. Like, ugh. And the issue is that, like, because we're high up, brokey, but we're high up, and when you go up the stairs, it's like, oh, there's a sign that says, turn right if you're 639, and turn left if you're 640. So first of all, this is happening because you were not paying attention. This is happening because you failed to look where to go. So it's like, now you are making this an issue because you are ignorant and not paying attention to the surrounding system. And they're like, do you want to check your ticket? And she does that shit. She pulls that shit. And I'm like, oh, no, this is 639. And then she's like, oh, okay, sorry. And it turns around like I will never understand the entitlement to, baby, we do not have to jump straight to 10. Like, we can be like, oh, are you my seat? What seat is this? What's the number? Oh, okay. Because I might be a little bit confused. Like, maybe I'm in the wrong section. Like, can I see your ticket? Let me see our ticket. Like, let's compare. Let's not just jump to, you're in my seat, you need to move. Like, that is crazy. Like, how were you raised? I don't know. Oh, am I hitting the mic, y'all? I'm sorry. But I forgot to mention this is another Timu latte. And I'm using my white mocha skinny syrup, 0 calories. So yeah, but then Beyonce got there early because doors supposedly, like, on Ticketmaster it's at like 7 p.m. But doors were at like, they let people into the arena at like 5:30. And I was really bothered because I really wanted to do the whole, like, oh, go to the Sacred Station, get, like, your 20% off, get your keychain, go to the Sir Davis little, like, sample area. Oh, and Sacred, her hair care, Sir Davis, her whiskey. Just for those who don't know. Um, but yeah, and I literally could not find it because it was so chaotic. But I also do get very like, there's a lot of people here like, let's go to the sea and chill, you know. So we got to the seats. Me and my boyfriend were playing I Spy, and then I was playing Grow a Garden while we were waiting. And I'll get into Grow a Garden in a second off Roblox. Um, and yeah, but Ticketmaster said 7, you know, which usually means, oh, they're probably gonna be like an hour later than that, so 8. I was looking on the Reddits, they're like, oh, be in your seat by 8 because she's usually starting at 8:15, 8:20. And Mama, she was on that stage at 7:50, and I was like, damn, girl, you can break, girl. So I was like, okay, sis, you're here early. Does that mean that we're getting extra songs? Does that mean that we're getting like someone is gonna be brought out? I was really hoping it was gonna be like Solange. Spoiler alert, she didn't bring out anyone for Houston at all. Houston night 1 or 2, which I was a bit confused for because I was like, maybe you were just in Paris and you brought out Miley. But does anyone know if Miley's already touring? Why was Miley in Paris? Um, but you know what? I won't even do too much because that was the best experience of my life. She opened with American Requiem into that national anthem, then into Freedom, which was so good. The artistry in that concert, it literally made me tear-eyed so much. Like, it was so gorgeous. Like, nothing, you can tell that that whole show is so thought out. Like, anything that this woman does, touches, is literally like perfection. And I honestly think that the car tilting um, made it a bit more vulnerable. Because then she got back on the stage and she was like, I knew y'all would have caught me if I were to fall. And then she like finished out with Amen, which was so beautiful. Like, it was just really pretty. But of course, my favorite was like when she sang My House into it was either Diva, I think it was Diva, but then also like nothing will be like songs, and she's like, and all the gears like flipping it off of her, and then she comes down the steps. Like, it was just really crazy to like actually see her after like, girl, like that woman raised me, like her, like ugh, like I can't, like I love her, like it was just really amazing, and I can't wait to see what she does for Act 3, and I really hope she performs Virgo's Groove and Move, because she performed like a lot of Renaissance too. But we all know, those of taste, those who have acquired a certain taste level do recognize that Virgo's Groove is one of Beyonce's best songs, if not her best song. But I did get rage baited when she literally started singing Get Me Bodied like B-Day 5, 8, 3, you know? And like she was doing the number countdown, I was like, oh my god, she is going to bring out Solange right now. And Get Me Bodied is also one of my favorite Beyonce songs as well, but it's okay. Oh, I care. I know you don't hear too much, but I still care. That's also one of my favorite Beyonce songs. And, you know, there's that Beyonce ranking filter on TikTok. And for me, personally, Lemonade is number 1. Then it's like Renaissance. And then it's probably like B-Day. And then maybe like Cowboy Carter. And then like Self-Titled. And then like uh Dangerously in Love for Sasha. No, 4 above Dangerously in Love. Dangerously in Love, Sasha Fierce. I'm not gonna count like Lion King and like Homecoming, because if we were counting like those two, like Homecoming would probably also be like two or three, because that's a whole different thing, you know. That's just like a whole different thing. Um, but yeah, and then when we were leaving, it was also so messy. Like 70,000 people trying to get out of there. It was a lot. And we were going down, like, we went down like 10 flights of stairs. And people were like pushing, like, some girl, like, I was going down the stairs and I was right by the rail. And my boyfriend was like right behind me. And I was like, hold on to the rail. And he was holding on to the rail. And then this girl put her arm in between us and fully pushed my boyfriend out the way. Like, and then we got down to like the floor at the same time. And I was like, and literally behind her loud as fuck, I was like, wow, isn't it really crazy how we all got down at the same time? Like, why are you doing that for? Like, cause you're too messy. But yeah. And then like, oh, y'all, I'm fighting. I'm so stuffed up. It's crazy. Maybe this will be like a 40-minute episode. Please forgive me. But I do have a lot of content like in mind. Like before this, I came up with like 4 video ideas. And they're not like not podcast topics. They're like video ideas. So we'll see if I actually do them or not. But y'all, I'm wishy-washy. And I know like I think in order to like, and I genuinely want to know, is the account flopping because I haven't posted for so long? Or I think a big part is that you need to be such an active account, like not just in posting of course, but also in, like commenting on other people's videos, like liking stuff. Like when I was popping, like I was commenting on people's videos. Like it makes sense. So like it's just so hard. Like I do not have like I feel like it's so embarrassing to comment on people's videos, especially as like someone with like followers, because it's literally like, Ariana, what are you doing here? Like, girl, what are you doing here? Like, you're trying to be like one of the people, like you're not one of the people. But like obviously I'm one of the people. But it's like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not even trying to be like that, but a lot of the time I'll like be scrolling on TikTok and I'll like swipe on a person's page and it'll say that they're following me, and it's like, oh my god, imagine if I commented like something crazy, not even like a hate comment, just like something goofy. I feel goofy. If I commented something goofy, and then they're like, Ariana, what are you doing here? Like, that's so humiliating. But I think that's like a journey that it's about the journey. Um, I think it's a journey that I really just have to get over. But you know what? I don't want to do it. I don't. And I'm not going to. But that's not true because I want to. Ugh, it's not fair. That's not right. Okay, I'll tell y'all. One of my videos I want to do is, well, it's like a bit irrelevant if you're not are into Drag Race, but I literally want to rank all my favorite Drag Race quotes, like tier list. And yes, all other 3 videos are all tier lists as well. But I love a good tier list. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I think it's so much fun. But literally, my next topic is Grow a Garden. It has literally taken over my life these past 2 weeks. Like, I'm not even joking to you. The second I wake up, I'll be, ooh, what's in the seed shop? And I'm very bothered. I'm very bothered about this dinosaur update. What the hell? What the hell? They broke my window. Like, I'm so bothered about this dinosaur update. Like, what do you mean that the only way to participate in this event, tell me if I'm doing it wrong, is to do quests? Like, is to do these quests and to sell your pets, Miley Cyrus's dead pets, to sell these pets, get these cookies. Like, why are you telling me that I have to sell the pet and then I have to wait an hour for this pet's DNA to transfer into an egg, and then I have to take this egg and then craft it into a seed pack or craft it into something else? So you're telling me to even get some value out of this event that I have to wait 2 hours Are you serious? And I get it. My boyfriend just bought one of the eggs and he got a raptor and it speeds up his movement by 12 point something percent. And that's real good. But then, even if I use the egg, then I have to put the egg down and God knows how long, 6 hours for the egg to open. Are you serious? I already wasn't messing with the summer harvest like that. And I started to appreciate the summer harvest when it got towards the end because then I understood it. My boyfriend taught me that you do the tomatoes, you do the pears, just you line it up. And like, it's so frustrating because I literally got 3 moon melons. I got 3 moon melons. I got a glow shroom. I got the moon mango. Tell me why the moon mango sells for literally nothing. Hello? And I finally understood like all these sprinkler tricks to get a big moon melon. And it's too much work. What do you mean that I need to get all these sprinklers and then I need to craft it into a lightning rod and then I need to use the lightning rod to craft it with a cleaning spray to do one shock effect on my moon melon? So it sells for 200 million. Okay, now what? I don't even get the point. Why am I trying to make money? Nothing costs money anymore. It's like the only things that cost money are like sugar apples and like ember lily. And it's like, okay, how often do those even come into the store? And that's only 25 million. Like, I'm talking money right now. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it gets to a point where all you can do is like collect and harvest. And I get that. I get that that's the whole game. And, you know, it's just a really like brain off kind of game, which I can appreciate because I like to play it on my iPad. But then I'll have the YouTube in the top right corner going and baby, I'm plugged in. But I really don't know. Tell me if I'm doing this dinosaur event wrong, but it's just so frustrating. Like, what do you mean? I get that it's the first day, or was it? I think the first day was yesterday. As of recording this, it's July 6th. Let me know. Um, am I doing something wrong? I really don't understand. I'm so confused. I made my mom watch a lot of Addison Rae last night, Addison Rae music videos. And my mom is such an SLUT shamer. And she literally was like, I don't get why she has to show her penis and vagina. Her womanhood. Like, girl, it's the vibe. But she honestly really does like Addison Rae's music. And girl, you're welcome. Uh, but yeah, so that's how I'm feeling about Grow a Garden right now. And honestly, are y'all decorating your gardens with the cosmetics? Because I could not care at all about decorating it. People are so annoying making it be like, do not enter. Girl, I don't want your freaking tomatoes. But, like, it just seems like so much. And my garden's not even cute. It's just, like, dense. Like, I just like to put down all this stuff. Like, I know that, like, there's no point of having, like, coconuts. There's no point of having, like, dragon fruits. There's no point of having, like... But they're fun. Like, maybe I have, like, one too many coconut trees or, like, one too many cacti. But I think that, like, I like the color variation. Like, I think... And I like the heights, the difference in the heights. It really gives a depth. But the Kamala Harris meme where it's like, but uh, I just really like the depth, and that's why I really like the grapes because they're so like they'll go high and you can see them from afar, and that's why I also really like the mango trees. But it's just a little funky. It's so hard collecting mangoes because I'm like, girl, are you up here? Are you down here? Where are you? And that's why I honestly have that same gripe with the dragon fruit because you have to get under the umbrella of the leaves to harvest the dragon fruit, and it's a bit annoying because then it gets stuck under there. I'm stuck up on you, every little thing. Kind of like one of the best songs ever, but um, I really like the pepper plants. Um, I think it's this, I like that thin vine, and it's just like a lot of color, which I really like. And same thing, I think one of the more fun designs is the Lily of the Valley that was in the old event, the Summer Harvest. And the thing that I liked about the Summer Harvest is that you got so many of those Summer Harvest coins and that shop refreshed like every 30 minutes that you could just buy all the summer seed packs. But just like what I said right now with the freaking dinosaur seed packs, you have to give the pet, it has to decompose for an hour, and then you have to take that and then make the seed pack, and that's another hour, and it's 2 hours for one seed pack. And I did that, and I got the lowest flower. That's a single plant and a single harvest, and it's like there is no return on investment, and it's just so frustrating. Like, I can't be doing this. Like, ugh, like, ill Michelle. But yeah, I really don't bring back the summer harvest. And the 4th of July plants were so ugly. Like, you know what? I sound so ungrateful for like being so obsessed with this game. But if you can't love yourself, then how the hell are you gonna love someone else? You know? Like, if you can't complain about your favorite game, how are you gonna complain about something else? Oh, they get me, y'all. They get me. But yeah, so that's what I have to say about Grow a Garden. And oh yeah, okay. Also, while I was in Houston, I went to my first ever Pop Mart, and it was low-key a flop, which it made me so sad. Um, I did get this brand new Skull Panda from the new set, which is it's pretty, but it's not like one of the ones I wanted. I got this Demu, which I was very mad about. I also got where is it? I got I think it's over here. Oh wait, no, they're up here. I got a one of the Crybabies. It's from like the Crying Again series, but the hard ones, and it's the robber. And I got a Ciciga, but I also wasn't even happy about that. Yes, I'm not happy about anything. Maybe it's because I'm sick, but I was not too happy about the Ciciga because my boyfriend already has it. And let me tell you, it was the cherry on top is that my boyfriend got everything that he wanted. He got everything he wanted. Period. But you know what? Let me not be too ungrateful because he bought me two out of the $4. But it's tea. Um, but honestly, I still love Pop Mart so much. I was just expecting them to have like some stuff that like isn't really in stock on the store, like online. Because I feel like I always see people at the Pop Marts and they're like having these old sets that like have not been in stock for so long, and I'm like, what the hell? Like I'm seeing people like getting like some of these old Pucky sets, like getting like old Molly sets, like almost getting like, and it's like, when's it gonna be my turn? Maybe it's because it's such a new Pop Mart. Maybe if I went to like an older one, um, but all the ones in Houston and Dallas are like new, as far as I'm concerned. Um, but yeah, it was a bit underwhelming, TBH. And then we went to the Miniso, and then they didn't even have like baby threes either, at the Miniso. So I was like, okay, y'all are low-key getting a chop. And it kind of made me sad because I was like, this is my first Pop Mart experience in person. Like, I've been craving this for so long. And no, it just didn't work. And it's okay though. It's okay. I'm okay. Like I remember seeing like some people find like the almost hidden Labubus, but there's not even a point in Labubus anymore. Like it really bothers me, like, cause and I'll talk about this more. But oh man, it was so funny. We literally got in there and there was these two little girls, maybe like sophomores in high school, and they had literally had a scale and they were weighing all of the Hironos to find the secret. And I was like, y'all really don't care. And I was like, y'all are crazy. Like, and I was like, and they were blocking the whole Hirono stand. I was like, can I? And they're like, they just pointed to it and they looked at me and they turned around. But you know what? It's chill because I have an admiration of DJF for them. Like they did not care. So I found that a bit comical. Um, but yeah. Um, and then I really wanted a John Bergerman Space Molly, but baby, my bills has been affected. Your bills has been affected. My bills has been affected majorly. So no John Bergerman, but it's okay. One day. And then a new store, like a new toy store opened up near me, and I was like, oh my god, like, because my roommate, I got back from Houston, and my roommate was like, you need to go to the store because me and Vivian, our other friend, they went to the store and they had a whole wall of baby threes. And I don't know if you guys just see baby three, and then you can't see up here, but I have another baby three, and then I have this one right here, and there's one over here. I love baby three. I think they're so cute. And we go to the store, and we go at like 11, and tell me why we go, and there's no front wall. There's no front wall, and it's outside, and we're like, and they're like doing construction, and I'm like asking the construction worker because the lights are on, and no one's home. I asked the construction worker, keep going, is it on? And they're like, and I was like, bruh. So I literally checked their Instagram and said, yeah, on this special day, we're gonna be closed until 5 p.m. because we're installing a new door. And I'm like, girl, are you serious? And this was the day when me and my boyfriend first got sick. So we're both like, we came all this way for y'all to be closed until 5. So then we come back at 5, and we're like, oh, we need to get there early. And then we get there like 4:40, and there's already a line. So we get in the line, and then we go in, and I was like, oh, they really did their big one because there's a whole back room of like all claw machines, and it's so cute. And then they have like very like they had imported snacks, like with like even like the wrapping. I was like, oh my god, like when you watch those videos where it's like, I ordered a bunch of snacks from Japan. I ordered a bunch of snacks from Australia. And there's like the alternative, like Lay's wrapping, the alternative, like Oreo wrapping. Like they had all that. And I was like, wow. Like for them to have that, it's for them to have Baby 3 too, which is like stores don't have Baby 3 because that's like an imported like Chinese like toy, you know? Like it's not like when I ordered my other ones, it takes like a minute to come from China. So I was like, wow, like y'all did your research, like you did your homework, like you know like what is like tea, and not even like in the big like community because like baby threes aren't super big, nothing like compared to like anything for Pop Mart or Labubu. So I'm like, wow, for y'all to know to have a lot of baby three, like you guys are involved in the collector and in the toy stratosphere. So I was giving them their 10s, except that it was so hot in there because they weren't even done installing the door like 5 hours later. So they took us to the back door and they had us walking through the side, and it was so hot in there. It was so hot, and you could tell that so many people there were just there for Labubus, and that really pissed me off. And what even pissed me off more is once they realized that there was no Labubus or Sunny Angel or Smeeskies, they're like, oh, everyone's going for these baby threes, so let me just grab one. It must be like popular. And I saw like grown ass people like, you do not collect dolls, you are a reseller. And it was just so infuriating. But I got 3 baby threes. But yeah, but it was really cute. They had their skincare, they had the food, they had the claw machines, they had a lot of stationery, they had makeup. Yeah, they had like all these drinks. It was really cute. I would like to go back. Maybe not when it's popping off, but even so, everyone walked in at 5, and then the guy was like, I want everyone to know that we will be restocking Labubus." And as he's talking, this old ass woman's like, when, and like, girl, and he's like, we do not know when, and she's like on the phone like, how, like mad as hell. And I was like, girl, like, y'all are crazy. And which even brought me to my next point, which is the people were obviously there for Labubus, one like I said, and it's like this one person was like, "Oh, you know how you tell the difference between a exciting macaroon and a have a seat is that the face on the exciting macaroon is squished." Baby, do you see this? Oh, you can't, but they are the same faces. What are you talking about? You do not know what you're talking about. And I personally think that putting the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci outfits, the Prada outfits on the Labubus are so tacky. I think it like ruins the whole point. Like I think that if you're putting clothes on a doll, make it be like cutesy little doll clothes. Like I feel like it's the same vibe as like dressing up your like or like your toddler or like your 3 or 4 year old in like no like 4 year old in like adult clothes. Like what are you doing? Like this is a baby. Like you are weird. Like it's tacky. Like y'all are acting like it's some commodity. Like I feel like it's just so tacky. Like I know maybe hot take, but I just don't like it. Like put a little tutu on it. Like put a little like cute like strawberry shirt on it. I don't know. Like I just feel like it's so like you're trying to make it some like fashion like piece. Like it's cute on the bag, but it's not like I don't know. Y'all know I'm just like ultimate hater status, but it's chill. So really that's been it for me the past few days. I really didn't celebrate 4th of July too much because it literally like was storming like crazy and the place I was gonna go for fireworks literally was like and then they're like, well, we're gonna do it on the 5th. Still raining. So there was like no 4th of July festivities. But I just spent it with my family and my boyfriend. It was a good time, you know, we just stayed inside. Um yeah, but I was also like sick the whole time too. So it's been an interesting like past like 2 weeks. Um, but yeah, we're going for 42 minutes and I sound really funky. So I low-key think we're just gonna stop it here, which feels wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. Especially after being on for 2 weeks. I don't deserve you guys. I don't deserve you. I don't deserve your love. Like a Mercedes. But yeah, I'm gonna stop it here. I hope you guys are having such a great week. I hope you guys are all safe. I hope you guys celebrated 4th of July with your families, with loved ones. If you're not with your families, I hope you guys get all your dolls that you want. Money. Love up on your friends. Check in on your people you love. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Kisses and hugs. We'll see if this one even gets posted. Being pretty crazy. I'm so crazy. But yeah, bye bye.